Hold on, take 3. You won't see the other versions. The first one was a hot mess because I spoke for 20 minutes and then realized I never hit the record button. Sarah Breckley made this amazing presentation this summer and had a really funny slide about me and how it was just really funny. And now I am going to point out that I cannot make videos like Sarah Breckley can make videos, clearly. And then the second time, I was recording and I was 15 minutes in and my phone died, and guess what? It didn't save it. So, it is 6:10 on a Wednesday. Take 3. I'm really excited to do this video. I decided to do this because I spent the last month and a half-ish in between IFLT and Express Fluency in Vermont. I realized it is time for me to write a blog about gestures and what TPR I use in my classes, because it's one of the biggest questions I get. And so I thought I was going to do it. So I came up with this genius idea to use boomerang videos so that people could just watch me doing has over and over and over and over and over. And I thought it would be great, and it has been great because I've been recording them, and they're so funny to watch. And then I realized, oh my God, it's taking me forever, and I can only film a couple at a time, and then I've got to go do another thing. And then Alyssa McLean of Express Fluency just posted a video on Facebook 2 weeks ago of her and some of her favorite gestures, and I was like, why am I not just making a video? So, lesson learned, I'm now making a video, and I'm just going to show you all of my gestures. My plan is to show you all of the gestures I use for Spanish 1A, Spanish 1B, and Spanish 2A. I'm doing it in English because a lot of people read my blog who are not Spanish teachers. If a Spanish word slips in, I'm going to insert the English with it, don't worry. But it's really just to show you what gestures I use. If you are a genius like Paul Kirschling or Mary Overton, you may want to look into using ASL, American Sign Language, as your gestures. Both of these people do it really effectively, and the kids are really acquiring another language at the same time. And it's just through TPR, it's just through their regular total physical response gestures. But for me, there's a few reasons I don't do ASL, and I believe it's just a personality thing. I think that I wish I could aspire one day to using ASL. My personality is large. What? No, it's not. And I'm theatrical. What? Just a little bit. And so my gestures tend to be big. And I really like making sure that they feel to me like they are the word and what makes sense to me. And sometimes they're student created. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes I pretend like they're student created. Sometimes I'm like, guys, help me think of a great gesture for buys. I don't want 8 different gestures. I'm sorry, I teach 9 classes. I don't want 9 different gestures for buys. It's not happening, especially because I won't remember. Some teachers are like, yeah, you just have the class remember. Sure, but I really want to be in total control because I'm a control freak. You wouldn't guess that, but I'm a total control freak. So I really need to know what the gestures are, so having them create them doesn't always work. I'll say, hey guys, what's a great idea for buys? And I'll be scanning the room because they're all doing things. And I'm like, yes, that's great, yes, that's a great idea. This is buys, guys, like this, like you're pulling down a handle and going ka-ching, which is, they don't even know what that is. I'm like, I actually think it's like an old-fashioned, oh my God, what's the gambling machines called? Like slots. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I like it. So, buys, this is buys. And then they're like looking around because I went, oh, that's so great. They're like, who thought of that? And then you jump into a brain break real fast, so they never know that nobody really ever did that. You were just pointing to that vicinity and saying, good job. All they think is that one of them created it. Good community builder, relationships, thanks. It's good. Okay, so that's my opinion on the what behind gestures and how to choose them. But just so you know, that's where my gestures come from. They're either gestures I've seen other teachers do. A lot was during my student teaching. A lot of these are like from Mark Mullaney, from Joe Dietzick, from Mary Overton. A lot of them I've just created over time. A few of them I've gotten from my students. I've had the idea from students and then adapted. But yes, I do the same gestures in all of my classes. And yes, I think ASL is a great idea if you can stick with it and be consistent with it. And I've seen Paul Kirschling do amazing things. Like, he always asks his students, do you want to see the gesture from me or from the guy? I think he calls him the guy, and he like pulls up the website for ASL and has the guy teach them the gesture. So that's my intro to what I'm going to do tonight. And now I'm going to create a second video so you can watch the intro, and then I'm going to chunk it out in pieces. I'm really excited. Thanks for watching. Yay. Okay, I think it actually happened. 6 minutes done. Woohoo!